What up, YouTube? Dark Thub coming at you from a copy of my survival world where I just found out that I cannot use these villagers in this farm. They're old villagers, so I thought, there might be some glitches to them, being able to spawn golems, and so I decided I'd breed new ones, but the only villagers I have are those old ones, and they just won't breed. No matter what I do, they will not breed. These guys are from the aquatic update, so it was before the village and pillage update, and they just won't do their thing. I tried everything, even doors. So yeah, that's where I'm sitting at now. I got to go find some new villagers before I can do the stream, but that's not going to stop me from explaining a few things for everyone having issues. One of the main issues that you could have is that you are too close to another village. You want to keep those at least 100 blocks away, probably, maybe even more. I'm not sure of the specifics in the new update. The wiki's not up to date yet. Definitely you want to keep cats away. If you get up to 10 cats within range of this thing, then golems will stop spawning. Other issues that you could have are that your villagers are not linked to the and composters are not what you want to use, okay? Farmers do not work in the rain, which means during rain time your farm will stop producing. Let's get us another workbench here. So yeah, I'll bet a smithing table would probably work, but I haven't tested it yet. So I'm going to go with the fletching table because I've tested it. So basically, where's my bed? So there it is. So basically, you got a villager, he's in this bed, he's trapped in this bed. You want him to also be linked to this specific table, okay? If you've got him here in this bed, okay, and he's linked to this table, but he's stuck in this bed and he can't move anywhere, then he can't access this table, which is his, and he will not work on another guy's table. So he's not working, he's not producing, and it only takes one in your farm to not be connected. You need at least 10 villagers all working to be able to produce golems. To produce cats, you only need, I believe, 1 villager and 4 beds. As long as you have a villager, you can produce cats with enough beds. So those are a few things. Another one of the things is the issue that I'm having. Oh, things have changed. Look at that, things have changed. So we're gonna have this stream. Okay, it's just gonna be a little bit. You know what? I'll go ahead and stream it once I've got these guys all bred. And yeah, I might want to cover that in, huh? There we go. Stay out of the windows there, little guy. Okay, so that's what I got going on. This is gonna work, but there is still a possibility that these guys are a bit glitchy because they're a few years old. I would still highly recommend not using old villagers in your farm. Okay, you can breed them like I'm doing here, because this little guy is not going to carry on any of the tendencies of his parents because he was bred in the new version of the game. Okay, so when I get him over here, he is going to work and produce provided I've got him set up right. Okay, now one more issue that I've seen is that the radius of this platform is a little bit smaller than the radius of spawning from where these guys are at. So if you've got land right out here, a golem can spawn on that land. Okay, also, if you've got small bits of cavern right underneath, like say that right there is ground level, okay, and say you've got a big cave starting right around this area, okay, well, your golem can spawn in this cave more than likely. So you want to look out for that. Also, anywhere cats can spawn, Those little guys can hide. You could have cats hidden around your area. One of the things that I like to do before I get started on a big project like this is turn my game into a copy and then set it on creative and then build what I was going to build and see if it works. Because there are a lot of little things about this specific area that may or may not work, and it could take me a long time to build something like this in survival, whereas it'd take 10-20 minutes to do it in creative. So if you just take the extra time and figure out in creative, is it going to work right there, sometimes that's all you need to do, because sometimes you just need to move it a little ways and it works. Okay, so when I had some villagers up here and there was an issue with them, and they're all gone now, but I had their beds and I had their workstations. And the reason I have beds and workstations here is because they were all the way over here. Okay, I took them out of the old farm, and what happened was, way down there when I was setting the beds for the breeding pair, one of these guys would always take it even though he's so far away. So I moved them, went back down, tested it. One of them still took it, so I moved them further, and they were still taking it even from this far away. See, this is more than 100 blocks horizontally, and it's more than 80 blocks vertically, and they were still taking the bed from them over there. So I just came over here and gave them their own beds and their own workstations, and that's good. So there are a few more things that might make your farm not work. Stray villagers being around, not attached to your farm, beds being around, other workstations being around, a bell being around. We already mentioned cats being around, other iron golems being around. Those things can affect your farm drastically. Now what we're looking at here is a double stacked farm. The one you see on the bottom screen is actually the one on top. That golem that just fell on the bottom, he now landed on the top. You'll see how many golems are just coming through this thing. Of course, you have to have somebody AFK at each of them, but you see that the one above, or in the bottom screen, is just cranking them out. So if you can, as soon as it spawns, make it drop out of the spawn radius, then what you've done is basically made your farm faster. I'm going to use that to try to triple stack the one that I designed. We'll see how good that works. And see that guy just sitting there, not going in? That's something else that you'll have to contend with. And again, another weird thing, look at this cat. Okay, see he's on the bottom, and now he drops, and where's he at on the top? Nowhere. So adding a second farm above will not add more cats. This guy here, he's about to show us something different. Okay, see he doesn't quite like the lava, so he is not wanting in there, and there he's back out. You get these guys a little too persistent with that, and you could lose some iron to it. There could be a better way. Sometimes when your farm's not working, you can change whether it's day or night. Sometimes you can restart the world that you're in, and these things will just reset the farm. And the double stack does get ridiculously quick at times. Alright, so if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I do crazy redstone, I do farms, I do all kinds of stuff. I organize it into playlists, set it up right nice to where you can find it pretty easy. Try to stay up to date. It's not always the easiest thing to do when you got a lot of things going on, but yeah, it's been real. Peace.